unfortunately catch coronas from sucking dick. I'm asking for a friend, cause girl, I'm in Atlanta.
You see me on the television, I know you see me on the YouTube.
But you don't know me in real life, little homie. You better play it cool.
Love you, cousin Tripp.
If you don't like me, then do somebody. You mad about it, then do somebody. You broke nigga, then do somebody. You ain't getting bitches, then do somebody. Do somebody. Do somebody. Do somebody. Boy, you better do somebody.
Okay, let me explain, cause I know some of y'all probably gonna be thinking, you said you weren't going back to Atlanta and all that, but let me explain, okay, before y'all get all in, all in the comments and shit. Okay, so, I wasn't gonna go, but, my booster, well, he ain't my booster, it's just this dude that I met online or whatever. I seen him, looting during the riots and all of that stuff after they shot that dude at Wendy's. Yeah, I seen him coming up out of, Lenox Mall and, all of that, so I hit him up. Okay, let me keep it 100, cause he still has some leftover Gucci that ain't sell. So I just told him to hold that for me, and I went online and I found some cheap flights. Child, they was flying people to Atlanta for $20. So I couldn't pass that up. So yeah, let me tell you, my friend, he hit me up, said he wanted to go to Atlanta. He was tired of being stuck in the house. And he just wanted to get out. So I said, I'll go with you, let me find me a flight or whatever. I'll go with you because I need to get some stuff from my booster. So we go and child, the worst trip of my life. The worst. Yeah. Okay, it started the first night. He talked about he wanted to go to Bulldogs. I said, Bulldogs? I don't do no Bulldogs, but he said, it's going to be a lot of people there from out of town or whatever, and I still didn't want to go, but I figured, I go, maybe I can help pass out some masks and some condoms and stuff like that. And I really wasn't thinking my boy was going to be doing the mostest, because he a top. Oh child, well, that's at least what he told me. Let me get to the story. So, we go to the club. The line was packed around the corner. And ain't nobody have on no mask at all. So I'm like, damn, what happened to Corona? What happened? Y'all ain't scared of Corona, I guess that shit. Them people in Atlanta, they a whole different breed. So, finally after waiting in line for 2 damn hours, because I wasn't about to pay no $50 to get in no Bulldogs. You got me messed up, so I waited in that line. I waited, finally we get in, and it was crowded, it was packed like dicks. It was packed like dicks in a pair of skinny jeans, girl. From wall to wall. So I go in or whatever, I go to the bar, and when I get to the bar, I met this dude. He was kind of cute, and he said he was a top. I believed him because he had a beard. And he looked real masculine, had tattoos on his face, and his hands smelled like weed. I knew he was crushing up that green, crushing up the green. Yeah, and I only mess with tops, so I said, okay, he said, could he buy me a drink or whatever? I don't really be letting these boys buy me drink, but since I was on a budget, getting drinks from niggas and stuff. So, he bought me a drink and we at the bar, and the only thing I could think of was, to switch drinks with him, but he was all up in my grill, all up in my face. He was all up in here with it. And back up, boy, 50 feet. Give me at least 6 feet. You don't read the news. Like, I know it's crowded in here, but you're gonna have to back up a couple of notches. So, child, I had to, what I did was I told him, and I should have seen the signs, I should have seen the signs from the beginning. Because I told him, oh, there goes Santana. And he turned and looked, and he was like, where? And I was like, over there, you don't see him? He went all the way looking around, about to break his neck, looking for Santana, like he all like this with it. So when he was looking, I switched drinks. On him. Damn right, I switched drinks. And he turned back around like, I don't see him. And I was like, oh, I thought that was him. But it was just, a fat boy with a beard and an outfit from Rainbow. So, yeah, that wasn't him. So, I felt a little better after I switched the drink. And child, when I tell you, I don't know if I should have did that. Maybe he put something in his drink. Them drinks was so strong, I was asking what was in it. And I started watching the bartender and I seen him filling up the bottle. A Hennessy with some damn Parmesan. You think I ain't see that? Boy, but I was done. I was like, no more drinks for me. I'ma finish this one or whatever. But this my last drink. So, me and the boy vibing, we talking, and, child, he asked me if I want to dance. Now, usually I don't dance, but I was feeling it tonight. So, this is when it got crazy. We go to the dance floor on Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying? It was Meek Mill playing. Whenever they play Meek Mill, I get turned up. Oh, you pussy nigga, shut up. If you see me, turn up. Something, turn up. That's my song. So I go to the dance floor, we turning up on the way to the dance floor. And we, bopping. We here with it. And, child in the middle of the mix. The DJ then switched to Cardi B, WAP. Oh, girl, when I tell you, that's when the bitch came out of him. I mean, he dropped to the floor and started doing a whole WAP dance. How you on top of you, singing to some wet-ass pussy? Huh? I mean, he did the split, the flip, the run around, all of this, and then, what, this time I'm just backing up. I'm working my way off of the dance floor, because I can't do that. The bitch always come out. It always creep about. All you gotta do is give them a minute. You gotta watch these boys for about, 50 seconds before you even, try something. And don't be thinking just because he got a beard, he a top girl, because down his bottoms got beards. It's a whole confusion. So, yeah, I'm ready to go at this point. Wasn't nobody else cute in there. It was a whole bunch of men in there. It was some old man over there jacking off in the corner. I mean, I tried to go to the bathroom to take a pee. It was boy peeking over, trying to look at my dick. Boy, keep your eyes over there. So I said, what, let me go in the stall. When I went in the stall, there was a boy giving head, and I was just like, what, it's just too much for me. It's just too much, so, I'm looking for my boy. I can't find him. I'm walking around, looking around, I still can't find him. So I said, where he go? So something told me to go back to the bathroom, and, child, I heard coughing, I heard, all these noises coming from the stall. a double look. All I see was 4 feet and 2 knees. 4 feet and 2 knees. So I look again. Child. It was my boy in there. On his knees, slapping up 2 boys. And I knew it was him because I see his fake shoes. You know, I ain't telling him it was fake, but I knew they was fake because he said they was Gucci shoes, but they said Poochie. If you look a little closer, you can see the G was a P. So I knew it was him. You the only person in here with some Poochies on. Child, bye. You know, so I waited outside the stall. You know, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if they drugged him or whatever. When he came out, he had a white substance on his shirt. And I thought it was, you know, powder or whatever. So I was like, boy, what you was doing? Like, you know, what was you doing in that bathroom with them boys? He said he just had to pee and they was in there, you know, doing coke. And I was like, well, you got some coke on you. What's that stuff on your shirt? So he was like, where? And I reached in to try to touch it. Girl, why did I do that? It was wet. It wasn't dry. The white substance was semen. I said, Lord Jesus, you know where we need to go. Then the boy is looking for his wallet. He can't find his wallet. So I'm like, what did you buy? What did you do with it? So we walking all around the club looking for his wallet. He can't find his wallet. So I didn't know if it was lying because he wanted me to, you know, pay the Uber ride or whatever. So I'm looking around. I'm trying to help him find it, bitch. I'm not about to pay this Uber. But he really lost his wallet. So I'm like, Lord Jesus. So I had to, you know, call an Uber on my phone. You know, so at this point I'm hungry. I just want to go get something to eat and go back to the hotel or whatever. So we in the Uber. I tell the Uber driver to take us to, you know, the nearest restaurant. You know, only thing that was open was White Castle was open. I ain't feel like having none of them little ass burgers and all that shit. I would have had to buy about 10 to 20 of them to even get full. So they took me to, you know, what's that spot everybody be eating at? Where they got that all that breakfast food or whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That restaurant in Atlanta. Yeah, they took me there. And you know, we go in or whatever. At first my boy trying to act like he wasn't hungry or whatever. He talking about something he don't want to eat this late. I'm like, why you don't want to eat? This your first time not wanting to eat. It's your first time not wanting to eat. So, you know, we go into the restaurant, and I'm telling y'all, I can't make this stuff up. We go into the restaurant, there's some boys in front of us ordering some food. Why did the boy that was ordering the food pull out my friend's wallet to pay for his food? I said, there go your wallet right there, and that boy got it. He looked at the wallet, he was looking, and we knew it was his wallet because the boy, you know, he the only one with a Citibank card that's all raggedy and all that, you know. So they started getting into it or whatever. They started arguing. He said, boy, you pickpocketed me and you took my wallet. You was at the club and I seen, you know, and child, they went outside and they started beating him up. Beating my friend up. And what I'm supposed to do, I'm a ladybug. I don't fight. What I'm supposed to do, land on her? Oh, child. They stumped him out. And it wasn't nothing I could do, you know. So, you know, after they beat him up, you know, I took him back to the room or whatever, you know, and he talking about some, you know, he wanted to be alone and all of this stuff. So I said, you know what? I left my food, you know, at whatever. So I'm going back to get my food. He was like, okay, he going to bed, child. I went back to get my food, came back, and I heard moaning and groaning, and he was getting banged out. And he was supposed to be a top. Getting banged out in the room. So I ended up chilling in the lobby, you know, child, I'm just ready to get out of here. You know, if y'all know anybody in Atlanta with a car, because I spent all my money and I can't afford to get another flight back, you know, let them know. Tell them I'll ride with them or whatever. I drive, you know, if y'all license suspended, but I need to get out of Atlanta ASAP. Okay? Hit me up, let me know. I'll give y'all another update, but it ain't looking good so far to me, child, and we supposed to have 2 more nights, so. Child, pray for me.